anything wrong. Wait.
I want to do some exercises, okay?
He's pulling me out of the car, Josh.
Step out.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? No, I'm sitting here on the ground. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm getting water, bitch. Water. I can have water. Are you kidding me?
He's getting ready to get arrested. I know. Okay.
Hi folks, Dave Epstein here from the Post Pollock firm. We're back and we're going to talk about DWIs today. Let's see the first video. It's called Woman Plays Innocent Then Spits on Police Twice. For once, it's not the police behaving badly, it's the suspect behaving badly.
Hey, how are you? Your window doesn't roll down, huh? All right. Come on, seriously. The reason I'm pulling you over is you have a headlight out. Did you know that?
Yes, I do. I'm working on getting it rewired. I have to get my headphones or my, gotta get it reading.
Your registration insurance too, please? Sorry for the knife. She got a knife in her between her seat and center console.
I got some hand sanitizer.
You got hand sanitizer?
Yes, I do.
That's
I'm
fun.
very clean. Here it is.
Where are you coming from tonight?
A friend of mine.
Oh, you got wood all over.
I collect driftwood. Is that a problem? Are you pulling me over because I have driftwood?
No, I told you why I'm pulling you over.
Okay.
I was just making conversation.
Cool. There's that. Insurance.
All right.
Vehicle registration for you, sir.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Sorry about my headlight. I'm working on getting that worked out. I have a wire that's not grounded in my headlight. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
Do you have any? Okay, don't touch that.
I do have
go ahead and don't touch that again, okay? Do you have anything in the vehicle you shouldn't have?
Nope.
You mind if I search the car?
No, you're not searching my vehicle. I have a headlight out. You have no right to do that. I'm sorry. Soda.
Do you have anything to drink tonight?
I don't understand why it's such a...
Melissa, look at me.
I don't understand why I'm being gifted.
One note, folks, it mentioned she had a knife in her console. Now, I believe this video is taken in Florida. In Florida, you're allowed to carry a knife, subject to certain parameters. New Jersey, not so easy. You need to have a reason to have it. You're a carpenter, you're a tradesman. You have to have a reason. Same with any weapon. In Florida, even there, you're not allowed to just walk around with an open knife waving it, but it's more lenient as to weapons other than guns, and they have a right to carry there too. But I would suggest that you not leave the knife in the center console, especially when the police are pulling you over in any state, if you don't want them to get nervous or antsy. On the right to search the vehicle or not, different states approach it differently, but generally speaking, if they have probable cause to pull you over for safety reasons, they have probable cause to check the passenger portion, at least things that are within reaching distance for you, such as a knife sitting in the center console. So in many, or if not most cases, their search of the console, the passenger portion, will be upheld, even if it's not, they don't actually see something, they don't see a gun poking out or something like that. It's a little dicier, but just saying I'm not going to allow you to search the vehicle basically means they're going to call for a warrant or they're going to find something else, which apparently they are. Let's go on.
Such a hard time because I have a headlight out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Look at me for a second.
I don't have to look at you. Okay.
The officer proceeds to write up the necessary paperwork for this stop for the next 3 minutes. While he's doing this, Melissa grows impatient.
What's taking so long? Can I go home yet?
You just get the paperwork done, so...
Oh, I got you paperwork. I don't understand paperwork for a headlight out?
Yes. It's called an equipment violation.
Okay, sure. I'm just confused.
Why are you confused? How can I better explain the situation to you?
I have a headlight out.
Yes, ma'am. It's called equipment violation.
Okay.
Okay. That is a violation.
I understand.
So you can receive a citation for it, or a written warning, or I don't know what he's writing up. Okay. I know that his computer has been messing up, and he's just trying to get going on this paperwork so he gets you out of here.
Thank you.
So we're just trying to figure that out right now. So
appreciate that. My insurance is good. I don't understand.
Okay, so Hear me out. If you want to hear me out, it has anything to do with your insurance. It has everything to do
valid.
with the equipment violation,
Okay.
which is probable cause for a traffic stop.
I understand that.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm aware that I have a light out. And like I said, I was
Okay,
going
so
to get it taken care of.
okay, so the light's out, which constitutes for the stop, which constitutes for the violation.
There's
So
not a day that I don't drive on our highways here in sunny South Florida that I don't see somebody with a traffic light out or their headlight out or brake light out or someone running a stop sign.
when we do see those, that's why we do stops, and that's why we educate people on the law.
I guess I'm one of those lucky ones, right?
You are, because
God bless me.
because you're one of the people with the headlight out
Here I
today,
am.
right?
You guys don't stop everybody, so hey.
Well, we kind of can't stop everybody. There's only a certain amount of officers in the city. And see, yep, it happens. You know, you don't break the law, you don't see us. What's the problem? Oh, she just doesn't understand why it's taking so long. I told her that your computer's been having issues with the modify and load up numbers, and she said her insurance is good, her driver's license is good. I understand. I said, well, the headlight constitutes for a stop, so it's a violation, it's a equipment violation, so that's where we're at right now. Jeez. Is it just when your high beams are on? Or off?
I'm sorry?
If you put your high beams on, does your light work?
No,
Is it
I
just a
actually
bulb, or
recently,
is it something?
I recently just bought this car, and when I bought it, the headlights were working.
Okay, is it just...
I looked at the bulb, I changed the bulb, and it's actually the wiring. So I have to get like the wire regrounded and everything else. So yes, I'm aware of what's going on with my headlight. Like I've been working on it for a couple weeks now, and I can't seem to figure out the problem. So I apologize.
She's talking too much. I think they suspect her of being drunk, or the way they mentioned, or some mention about slurring speech. And whether she's nervous or not, she's talking too much. Just let them do their job. Don't say anything. She does have the right to say, I'm not going to give you consent to search my car. That doesn't mean they can't search it anyway, but be quiet when the police officers are there. Don't keep questioning why they're pulling you over or why they can detain you.
No need to apologize.
You guys are making a big deal out of the headlight being out. Like,
We're not making a big deal of the headlight. You're actually making a big deal of the headlight.
you know, it's okay. It's alright. It's alright. I just want to go home and go to sleep.
Where are you at this evening?
It doesn't matter where I was at. I was with my friends, and that's all that matters. I didn't do anything wrong. I have a headlight out. I was driving the speed limit. My insurance is good. My license is valid. You guys pulled me over for my headlight. Now I feel like it's at a point of harassment. I want to go home.
Harassment?
I want to go home. like,
Unfortunately, you're detained at this point, so you can't go home because you're in a traffic stop.
I understand that over a headlight.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'll just sit here and wait for you guys to get that. Thank you.
perfect. Perfect. You gonna do what? Just gonna sit here and wait for us to do our thing. Good.
A third officer now arrives to ask Melissa some questions due to suspicions of her being intoxicated.
Melissa, good evening. I'm Officer Flink, Palm Beach Gardens.
How's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very well. Trying to go home, sir.
Okay, where are you coming from tonight?
A friend's house.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink?
No, sir.
Any controlled substances, narcotics?
No, sir.
THC edibles?
Nope.
Okay, where are you headed to?
My house is right here.
Okay, what kind of drink is that in the glove box or the middle? Okay.
It's
It's a Publix?
soda, sir.
Okay, if you would go ahead and step out with me real quick, I want to make sure you're all set to drive.
I don't have to step out of my vehicle.
You don't have to?
I have a headlight out. You guys are pulling me out of my car for a
Put a
headlight.
knife between the seats.
For a headlight.
Right, but I
No,
want to
sir.
make sure that you're all set to drive.
I'm okay to drive. I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, so I want to
haven't
make sure that you're good. So you want to come out with me?
No, sir.
All right. Now this is the last time I'm going to ask you, and then I'm going to have you come out.
That's
So
not
please come
nice,
out on your
sir.
own.
Why would I have, sir? I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay.
I
Go ahead and step out.
Sir, I haven't done anything wrong. Wait.
So I want to do some exercises, okay?
Wait, sir.
Are you willing to do any exercises?
Sir, wait
You can
a
take your
minute.
back
Wait.
away. We're gonna.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Calm down. Let's.
Okay. She is required to step out of the vehicle. As I mentioned before, and I suspected they thought she might be drunk. Sure enough, that's what they're thinking. And the more she talked, the more she convinced them that she was probably. So again, be quiet. You don't have to talk to the police in most instances. You have to give them your license, registration, and insurance. As I mentioned in a prior video, you may have to conduct roadside sobriety tests I do not believe it's required of you in New Jersey, but your refusal to do it will probably mean you're going to get arrested on suspicion of drunk driving. They will take you to the police station. But this woman is doing everything she can to basically cause them to become not just more suspicious, but place her under arrest, refusing to get out of the car. They have the right to command you out of the car.
Calm down. Let's settle down for a second.
I'm gonna go down on the ground because you guys are being assholes. No.
Melissa, stand
I'm sorry,
up.
I haven't done anything wrong. I have a headlight out. That's not right.
Right, and we want to make sure that you're all set to drive.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
So I want you to do some exercises. I got to tell you something, though.
Nope. I'm gonna
If
sit
you don't
right
do
here.
these exercises, it's not going to dispel mine and these other officers' concerns. Stop talking. It's not going to dispel our concern that you're driving under the influence, okay?
I'm not under the influence.
Okay, so why don't you do some exercises to prove it?
You guys are pulling me over for a headlight. Are you kidding me?
Okay, but now we believe you may be impaired. Okay?
You guys are...
Okay? Now next, it's going to force me to make an arrest based on the totality of the circumstances as I know them to this point.
You guys are...
And lastly, it will be used against you in the court of law.
I'm so scared right now. Oh my God.
Okay, so are you willing to do these exercises? Ma'am, you will be placed under arrest if you do not do them. Are you willing to do the exercises? All right. All right.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? What did I do?
We gave you many opportunities.
What did I do? No, I'm sitting here on the ground. I didn't do anything wrong. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Ma'am, help, help, help. Police brutality. Police brutality. I didn't do anything wrong.
Are you going to stand up and we got to help you out?
I didn't do anything wrong. No, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. No, I didn't do anything wrong. No. You know what? Tase my ass. I didn't do anything wrong.
We're not going to taser you.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Police brutality. Police brutality. Please. Help.
Ma'am.
Help. No, I didn't do anything wrong.
Stop turning.
You guys are pulling me over for a headlight out. Are you kidding
Okay,
me?
separate your feet.
Kidding me?
Separate your feet.
Are you kidding me?
Separate your
Are
feet.
you kidding me? I didn't do anything wrong.
Can you stop talking for a second? Is there anything illegal on you?
The officer just succinctly and clearly and correctly stated the law in that area, and that is they're using the field sobriety test to see whether they do have probable cause or not to stop you. Now, they're going based upon what they've heard. They've heard slurred speech, although she was not as slurred as I've heard in some of these DWIs I've handled, but it's also she's a little too talkative. But if she didn't say anything, they wouldn't have that additional evidence, and having her do field sobriety tests will sometimes make it worse, make it better for her, who knows. But if you refuse, then they have the right to bring you in. I tell people, it's up to you. You're giving them extra evidence of your being intoxicated just in case that breathalyzer doesn't work out for them. Then they got to go on observation. I'm sure they can say they smell alcohol. Obviously, I can't smell through the video. But they have information already by which they can determine that she may be impaired. So they're giving her the opportunity to prove that she's not. Again, she just got very good advice from that one police officer saying, please stop talking for a second. She's just on and on. Police brutality, all this stuff. Now, it doesn't do you a bit of good. The police officers are going to remember this, and they do have some discretion. Discretion as to whether to charge people, what to charge them for. I don't think they have any discretion to let a DWI go by the wayside. In fact, I think that would be considered misconduct to just ignore a DWI. So they had the probable cause to pull her over because she had a headlight out. When they came up and they found that her alcohol, her breath smelled of alcohol, who knows? But they had probable cause for the stop. She's admitting it. Now she starts with the, cursing at them, calling them this, doing this melodramatic scream of police brutality, help me. Maybe I'll give her the benefit of a doubt and say maybe she's just drunk, and those are the things you do when you're drunk. You also crash into people. You also kill people. But let's see what happens next.
Ma'am, I didn't do anything wrong I didn't do anything wrong. Ma'am, I'm looking in your eyes. No, ow, 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 ow.
Stop turning. Gosh.
Oh my God. You know what? I'm gonna sue the
Stop turning. Stop turning and stop twisting.
Ow, 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 help.
Stop fighting then. Stop.
Help,
Good.
help,
Stop.
please help. Oh my God.
Stop.
Ow,
Stop moving.
please. I didn't do anything.
Stop
I didn't do anything
stop
wrong.
tensing
Oh my
and turning.
God.
Let her check you, okay?
Gosh, man.
We got it.
Spread your feet.
I'm gonna contact your captain. Oh my God, this is horrible. Sir, you're gonna
Stop twisting and stop.
How would you like to be the captain getting this call? Folks, I'll just say quickly, the police officers, I mean, by the book, they did everything the right way. I'll be the first one, if you've seen my videos, if you know me, I'll be the first to call out police misconduct if I see it, but I will also be the first to call out good police work, and that's what I hear. They're trying to tell her, stop resisting. The more you do that, the more you're likely to hurt yourself with the cuffs. This is going to happen. You're not going to stop it. You're not going to stop it by refusing to get in the police car. You're better off just shutting your mouth, get in the car, wait for your time, call somebody to bail you out, and call your lawyer.
And
You're
stop.
breaking my arm.
Stop.
Oh my God.
If you would stop tensing up, stop twisting.
You know what? You guys are gonna get. You're gonna get a call in the morning.
It's okay, we got lots.
You got a lot of them.
Yep, because you guys are assholes. That's why. The bullies. You guys aren't safety at all.
NWA wrote a song about that, actually.
You're hurting me. Stop.
All right. The officer quoting NWA, if you know that band, may be one of the classic moments in police body cam history.
Unbelievable.
Stop hurting me. Stop hurting me.
You have to hold
Stop
still.
hurting me.
Hold
Oh my
still.
God.
Stop pushing away and tensing. Are you going to stop? Are you going to stop?
I have a daughter. Please
Okay,
stop.
you're going to
Stop
stop.
tensing up and pulling away.
Stop tensing up.
Oh, I got something here. Hold on. I got something here. There's a little baggie inside of here. Oh, never mind. Like some kind of dime or something.
Please stop hurting me. Please. Please stop hurting me. Stop hurting me. You're a piece
Are
of
you
shit.
fucking serious?
You.
What'd she do? Matt Leo?
Yes.
Yep, spit.
Matt, take a walk. Maddie, take a walk.
Yep. Go. Turn this
Put it on
off.
the camera. Put it on. Caitlin, document it on your camera. Did she kick him or just spit on him? How many times? Twice. Was it two separate actions?
Yep.
Anything good?
Huh?
So now she spit on a police officer, which is assault. You spit on somebody, that's an assault. And it's assaulting an officer, which in every state in the union, I'm sure. I know in New Jersey, New York, and I believe Florida, that carries enhanced penalties for good reason. The last thing we want is for people to feel that they've got the right to take pot shots at or spit on police officers. So now what started out was with a bad headlight. Well, she was probably going to be hit with DWI too. Once you're pulled over, they have the right to check and see if you've been drinking. They obviously smelled something, sensed something. But now she's going to probably have a resisting charge because she was certainly not cooperating with them, and an assaulting an officer charge.
Huh?
Anything in here?
I smell it.
Oh.
You all right?
Yeah. There's all the beer.
Oh, yeah.
What is the problem? Quit banging on the door.
Damn, it's cutting off the circulation in my hands.
It's not.
Damn, my hands.
Ma'am, can you stop talking for a second?
Alright, here's the thing. You keep kick it, and you keep kicking, and the hobble your feet.
I got a hobble right next to you, Matt. Matt, there's a hobble right behind you.
We're gonna hobble your feet in a second. You keep kicking and banging on the door. We're gonna hobble your feet and keep you from doing that, restraining you from destroying city property and hurting yourself. So your cuffs are fine. We have checked them already out there. We've already looked to make sure your wrists are okay, and they are. So stop banging on the door or your feet will be hobbled next.
There's a bunch of shake on the ground in here. Got some Pabst Blue Ribbon in here.
Oh, yeah.
Still cold, there's still ice in there. Ah, there he is. That's why Jason's the man.
A little bit of weed.
Look at you, kiddo.
I didn't even know that was there.
Kiddo.
Storage compartment.
You said you could smell it.
That's why we always, yeah, dude. I saw a little bit of shake on the ground.
He doubled back. That's why he doubled back.
This is why we double check each other's work.
Tank, storage jar.
Melissa was charged with driving under the influence, resisting 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, and possession of cannabis. She is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I always hated that phrase. Hobble technically means like beating your feet until they break and you can't walk away. That's what they used to do with people who were in captivity or something. But what they're talking about is putting leg irons on her, which I believe they're allowed to do. Not believe, they are allowed to do if she is kicking the daylights out of a police car. Well, there you have it, folks. Melissa certainly got herself into a pinch there. Whether or not her misconduct would have gotten her out of, or she could have avoided a DWI, that's a whole separate story. Maybe if she had not been as loquacious, as talkative, they would have said, you have a headlight out. She would have said, okay. Maybe they might not have detected the alcohol on her breath. Maybe they did if she was that drunk, and I don't know if she was or not. She is presumed innocent until proven guilty. But all the other things she did, she ends up adding charges, which some of which I believe could be considered felonies. Assaulting an officer. I mean, get yourself into that over a busted headlight. It's not worth it, folks. I thought the police officers conducted themselves professionally in this case. I didn't see anything wrong with what they did. And, I wish her luck. She's going to face these charges, and I don't think they're going to be terribly delighted about reducing them or pleading them down. She spit on a police officer. Good pointer, folks. Don't spit on the police. In fact, try to be polite to them. Even if you don't think that what they're doing is right, just try to be civil. You don't even have to be polite. Be civil. All right, folks, we're continuing on. We have another video today, another DUI. It seems to be a topic of interest these days. And this one is entitled An Obnoxious Woman Arrested for DWI or DUI After Destroying 2 Mailboxes. Can't wait to see it.
Where's your proof of insurance? Is this your vehicle? Okay, can you put down your phone for a second, please? Okay, that's fine. You're free to call your husband if you need to answer my questions. In fact, why don't you step out of your vehicle for me? Ma'am?
Can you get Chad on the line?
I need you to step out of your vehicle. Ma'am?
Josh.
Ma'am?
Josh.
I'm asking you to step out of your vehicle. Next time I'm going to tell you to
Josh.
Next time I'm telling
Josh.
you, there will not be a third time. You will step out of your vehicle. No, I'm going to pull you out of your vehicle, though.
Josh.
It's my right. I'm going to tell you one more time before we...
Chad.
Miss Pickett.
Ma'am?
Miss Pickett.
Ma'am?
Can you get Chad
You need to
on
step
the
out of your
line?
vehicle. Ma'am?
Josh.
Ma'am? You need to step out of your vehicle.
Can you get
Okay,
Chad?
let's go. Come on, let's
He's
come.
pulling me out of the car. Josh.
Step out.
Josh.
Thank you. Let's go.
Okay, well.
Perfect. Now, stand up over here for me. Go away from your vehicle. Great. Stay right there. Thank you.
Who's on the phone here?
My husband.
Hey, this is Deputy Black. How you doing?
I'm Trooper Star with the Florida Highway Patrol. Can you tell me what happened today? How did you end up here?
I'm heading home.
Where's home? No, I'm going to go pick up some. How did you hit all these buildings?
Heading home.
From where?
I was heading home.
From where?
I got a pedicure.
Okay. Where those are your flip-flops? Now, you told the deputies you left somewhere else. Where did you leave from?
From the pedicure.
Okay. But my question is, how did you hit all these mailboxes?
I was heading home for the pedicure.
You were heading home.
Yes.
But if you were heading home, how did you hit the mailboxes?
I was heading home.
I understand, but if you were heading home, you wouldn't have hit the mailboxes. You would have just headed home.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does, because if you were heading home, you wouldn't have veered off the road and hit the mailboxes. Or you, no. We're still having a conversation. Okay. Have you had anything to drink today? Taking any
Where's
drugs?
my husband?
Okay. Do you take any medication?
Where's my phone? You just took my phone.
I didn't take your
from
phone.
me.
The deputy.
Your phone is on the
Ma'am?
front seat.
Ma'am,
You took my phone from me.
It's on the front seat.
Okay. Well, let me talk to my husband.
come back here, please. Ma'am,
No.
ma'am,
Talk to my husband.
ma'am. So here's the deal. I need to figure out how you wound up here. How did you hit these? What's the last thing you remember from this crash? What's the last thing you remember?
I'm trying to get home.
I understand, but you're not going anywhere with your vehicle.
Where are you?
1812.
I just want to get home.
65 before to 28.
Would you like me to talk to him?
1070 location.
Why would I want you to talk to him? I'm just trying to get home.
Zebra 05. Boy Robert November.
Again, folks, try not to antagonize the police when you're on somebody's lawn, having nailed everybody's mailbox on that block. Or better yet, just keep your mouth shut. Don't talk at all. If she's gonna take that approach, like ignore them, which she's basically doing, she's ignoring commands. Just ignore them. But you have to follow their commands. Come out of the car and say, "I don't want to say anything." She's antagonizing the situation.
I'm just trying to get home.
And should come back to GLS 550. Vehicle 1.
Can you get a hold of Chad?
Ma'am, can you tell me how you wound up here?
Because I'm trying to get home.
I understand that, but how did you get off the road and hit these mailboxes?
This is how I'm trying to get home.
Okay, but how did you hit the mailboxes?
Yeah. I'm just...
You getting the signal 1 indicator?
Few, yes. Yep. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to set down your phone. Okay, I have reason to believe that you're under the influence of alcohol at this time. Are you going to admit or let us do a field sobriety test today? Can you participate in the field sobriety test for me?
Here.
I'll talk to him. Hey, this is Deputy Black. How you doing?
I'm requesting to participate in the field sobriety test.
Good. Where are you at, sir?
Ma'am, step out of your vehicle. Yes,
Sitting
step
down.
out of your vehicle. This is not...
Okay. Well, do us
Step over here.
Yep. Do me a favor. When you get here, don't interfere with anything. There's a process that's getting ready to happen.
Thank you.
So she is.
I'm going to request that you provide a field
We are
sobriety
requesting that she performs a field sobriety,
test. Keep an eye out for it.
Yep.
On the reader and polite consent.
and then we're going to go from there. All right. All right. So you're here in a couple of minutes. Where was she coming from?
What did she hit?
2 mailboxes.
2 mailboxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me say, the police officer, the one who was questioning, he's being very professional, but after a while, just asking the same question, how did you get here? I think it's more on her end to explain how she got there, like when she's at trial. She doesn't really have to say anything. It's obvious that there was some act of either negligence or recklessness or just drunk driving that got her there. But at some point, asking her how she ended up there, unless he's like giving her the opportunity to rule out some lawful thing, a deer ran across the road and I swerved to avoid it. After the 3rd or 4th time you ask her that, it's obvious she's got no answer. What she's doing is ignoring him, which A, would tick me off, our police officer, and B, if you're going to ignore him, do it in a way where you're complying at least with his commands. Then you're acting lawfully.
Ma'am.
Back to the car.
I'm getting water, bitch.
No.
Water. I can have water.
You were
Are
not
you kidding me? I
having-
can't have water.
No.
I can't have sips of water.
You cannot have anything right
Right now,
now.
you need to go to that push bumper of that car.
Okay. Come on. Come with me.
No. I'm going to have water.
You're going to come with me over to the front of my car. Come on. Have a seat right there on a push bumper. Right there.
Okay.
I'm now requesting that you submit to a lawful test of your breath or urine. Is it perfect? Your blood alcohol content.
What's that?
Put this back in the car. Take this test. No. If you refuse to take this test as I have requested, your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of 1 year for the first refusal or for 18 months. Your driving privilege has been previously suspended for refusal to use alcohol, blood, urine, or blood. Additionally, if you refuse to take this test as I have requested of you, and if your driving privilege has been previously suspended for refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, you'll be committing a misdemeanor in addition to any other penalty. Submit to this test as admissible as evidence in any criminal proceeding. If you are a CDL holder or were a commercial motor vehicle, your refusal to submit to testing will result in the loss of commercial driving privileges for a period of 1 year from today. If it's your second refusal, you'll be permanently disqualified for a commercial motor vehicle. Do you still refuse to submit to this test?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
So you're willing to take the test now? The breath test. You're willing to take a breath test?
Yeah.
You're not. So you're refusing?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Well, what he just did was properly read her. It's a breath test rights form, or really an obligation. He's going on record, and he's doing it on body cam, reading a script that basically says, under the law, you are required, if there's reasonable cause to believe you've been drinking and driving, to take your blood, take your urine, or somehow test you to see if you've got alcohol, be a breath test. And he's asking her, are you going to take that? And the key here is he's warning her that she can have her license suspended for a year for not taking it. And that's usually the way they make those laws. If you refuse to take a breath test, they want to make it at least as costly to you as the DWI you're trying to avoid by not taking it. They can also pursue you for DWI based upon observation of how you were physically. Were you slurring? Did you smell of alcohol? Were your eyes bloodshot? A whole bunch of things they can check off and say they observed drunken behavior and therefore get you, we call it getting her on observation. So you really have to take that test. The question I have, I'm not sure if the answer in Florida. I know there's no requirement in New Jersey that you have to take a field sobriety test. Most people do anyway because they feel like they have to, but I do not believe there's any requirement. I don't know if there is in Florida. But this officer's offering her the opportunity to take a breath test voluntarily. If not, she's got to take it, and if not, she's going to face consequences. And apparently all she cares about is getting her water.
Sit tight.
I want
Back
drink
where I asked
my
you to
water,
sit.
and you're going to keep me from drinking my water.
I'm going to keep you from drinking your water. That is correct. You're going to sit tight right there. You're not going to move. I don't know that I can make it any clearer. He's going to stay over there, and he's not going to interfere with anything.
My husband.
That is correct. Your husband.
Josh
Why don't you? I'll go explain what's going on.
There's the one in glasses.
Yep.
Yeah, I see the car. Wow.
Okay, here's the deal. So she more likely is getting ready to get arrested.
I know.
Okay. For driving under influence.
My God, the car.
Yeah. She's not being cooperative with us at all.
See that?
She's
I heard on the phone.
Yep. So what I'm going to ask is just sit tight, hang out over here. Don't want to add anything to this situation. She's already in a position. Where was she coming from?
NOLA.
NOLA Grill.
NOLA on Pensacola Beach, and then
that's what she did.
Black female cab truck was parked in the middle of the road.
Were you guys with her?
Got out
I was there, and then she went to go have pedicure.
The complainant's neighbor's door, and then
it was
drove away. Time lapse.
Had she
5
been
minutes.
drinking then?
I don't know.
Okay. And that's fine. I'm not trying to get you to.
I don't know.
So. Okay. Just hang tight. Thank you.
Be careful. Do the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. the right to speak to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him or her with you during the question. You cannot afford a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer questions or make statements. You also have the right to stop answering at any time to speak with a lawyer. Do you understand each of these rights and try to explain them to you? Yes or no?
I don't.
Okay.
I do
Have you
not.
previously, what part do you not understand?
All of it.
Okay, perfect. We're going to start over again. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that?
All right, she said she doesn't understand her Miranda rights. Good that he read her Miranda rights. Frankly, I think they should read them to you the second they pull you over because people just talk. And there's that part of the stop where they're not really required to. It's preliminary investigation. They're not required to read your Miranda rights. But I do have one pet peeve, and I'm not suggesting this officer's doing it by the book, but you're arresting somebody or going to arrest somebody, detain them for being under the influence of alcohol, and then you read them their legal rights and expect them to understand them when they're drunk, or depends on how drunk they are. Now, listen, I would understand it even if I had a few drinks, but then again, this is what I do for a living. It's different, though, with this woman. At the same time, she says she doesn't understand, so he's going to read them to her again. This could be a long night for the both of them.
Anything you say, Kenny, will be used against you in court of law. You understand that? You have the right to speak with a lawyer for advice before you ask questions and have him or her present with you during questioning. You understand that? I understand you're not answering our questions. Right now, you are refusing to answer my questions. You cannot afford a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make statements. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you speak with a lawyer.
Sit tight.
Whoa, what are you
My
doing?
husband. Josh.
Whoa, no.
Right,
Josh.
right here.
Do you
Hang
understand
on.
each of these rights as I explained to you?
No, I want to speak to
No.
my husband.
We've already talked to you about
Taking a
that.
step forward.
I
Turn
want
around.
to.
Turn around.
Josh.
Turn around. Stop. I got her. No, I've had enough of you.
Josh.
Here's my
Oh my God.
I have a cage. One of you guys
No,
just run her up.
that's fine.
Get you
I
guys up
just
there.
don't know what my husband
tight.
says.
He said,
Have you previously
What-
requested
what is
speak
he
to a
saying?
law enforcement officer to allow you to speak with a lawyer?
Josh.
Stop. Stop.
I'm just asking about my
Put your other hand behind
husband.
you.
put your other hand down.
Josh.
Have you previously requested to
Calm
speak to
down.
a law enforcement officer to allow you to speak with a lawyer?
Josh.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Turn around for me.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with us now? Yes or no?
I don't know what that means.
Do you understand the rights of that? Do you understand your rights?
I do not understand.
Okay, so you do not
I
understand
don't
your rights. The second
understand.
time
He's read her rights. It's all on body cam. He's done his job. You don't have to keep asking her. She says, I don't understand. What she should be doing is keeping quiet. At least she's not really resisting. She sort of walked away, but she's certainly not resisting. And she'd be better off going to the station. She's going to have to do a breath test, sleeping it off, and that's the end of it. But I don't know if she will. I will say this. Her mannerisms, her conduct is consistent. You know, there's certain people who are belligerent to begin with or arrogant or whatever. I don't know if she is or not. But they become so when they are drunk. You know, no, I'm not going home. I don't want to do anything. And just the conduct that she's displaying certainly makes her seem drunk. Her speech is somewhat slurred, but it's just this sort of focusing on these insignificant things. I want my water. Hey, Josh, there's my husband. She's not really with it at this moment. They've read her rights. I don't know if they give a postscript. We'll find out. Let's see.
What you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying.
I've read you your rights twice.
Okay.
Still don't understand.
She's double locked.
Oh, okay. I'm in.
You got her? You take it on the way?
I gotta go up there anyway.
Let me jump to CJ.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to the SUV.
Josh!
The SUV?
I don't understand Young, what is happening?
You're under arrest.
Okay, tell me why.
Huh?
Tell me why. Tell me why.
For DUI, I believe. That's what the trooper said. Have a seat.
I can hang tight here until it gets here. Do you have a tow sheet or we? Okay. Yeah, I got you.
I don't know what she was trying to take a sip of.
So.
Check that out. I mean, that smells like it shouldn't.
It smells like water.
The Yeti.
Empty, but wine.
Yep. Cool. So we have that as well. Do me a favor. I'm going to pull.
So now they got our DWI and open container. If you have even an empty bottle that had wine in it or beer in it and there's residue, that's considered an open container. Even if it's empty, it violates the open container law. So you shouldn't be having open alcohol in your car anywhere. If you had a beer, you're at a tailgate or something, you have a beer, you throw it in your front seat. Make sure you move it out of the passenger section before you get in the car and drive or take off. Throw it in the trunk even. But if you have it anywhere in the passenger segment of the car, it's an open container violation.
All right, cool. So we do have an open container that smells like wine.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right, I'm going to get up there.
Okay. He's going to have there's a tow coming for it, and it'll get towed. He'll let you know where it goes. But man, she did that thing pretty good.
No, I mean, that mailbox, that was solid.
Yeah, they'll
Two of them? Like that one?
Well,
and that one?
the first one was just your standard,
Yeah. And then
postal mailbox. Yeah. So we'll see. Again, this is going to be FHP's bag on whatever they do, but she's definitely being arrested on DUI. I don't know if he's going to hit any kind of obstruction or not on her or not. More than likely, if it was mine, I wouldn't be messing with it. But she's pretty evasive and pretty uncooperative. And that's.
Okay, folks, so we saw we didn't see the postmortem. I don't know what happened, whether she was charged or we just saw the stop. And she certainly appeared to be drunk. She was behaving drunk. She was acting belligerently. My guess is they probably won't charge her with obstruction because of the fact that she didn't resist when they tried to arrest her. Well, I guess they did have to kind of help her out of the car. And she was belligerent and arrogant. She didn't do a good job of acquitting herself. That is, in the future, when she's going to seek the mercy and leniency of a judge or a prosecutor, by acting the way she did. But maybe chalk it up to the fact that she was drunk. But so she's got an open container and a DWI, maybe obstruction or resisting. I doubt it. She did not rise to the level of one of these really bad or even sort of bad cases where she was not cooperating. She's not required to answer questions. She was being a little cute on the rights. I think she understood what they were saying, although, again, she's drunk, so I don't know what the purpose is. But that's the law. And they read her rights. They're going to arrest her. The chips will fall where they may. I feel bad for Josh, the husband. Look at how you affect people when you drive drunk. Somebody lost their mailbox, although her insurance will have to pay for that, or liability insurance. But, her poor husband has to come down and bail her out. They got this scene. He's got the car that somebody bought has been wrecked. Don't drive drunk. Hope you learned something from these videos or at least enjoyed them. I look forward to seeing you next time. Please hit like, subscribe, and please leave your comments. Love to see them. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Dave Epstein signing off.